If there's anybody in your life that's not bringing you close to God, then baby, them ain't the one. They not the one. These are happy tears, by the way. These are definitely happy tears. I used to be so busy, just so busy, and it's just like God just say, just be still. I got you. But behind closed doors, I struggled. I cried. I don't want to be strong and independent like all the time. Like I don't. I have no choice. There is so much that God has brought me through. Find that happiness, that peace that was missing, and all along God was calling me.
She wanna know me, I stay low.
Hey, what's up y'all? It's your girl Alyce, and I am back with another video. If you are a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. If you are new, you like my vibe, stay around and hit the subscribe button. But happy Sunday. It is Sunday, November 11th, and we're gonna just do pretty much a day in my life. Now, I don't know if you all can hear it in my voice. I have a towel on. I just got out the shower. Let me kind of put it down just a little bit, the way you all can see that. So I just got the shower, and I'm not gonna make it to church today, and I was supposed to be working the front desk, but I can't really do that. I don't feel bad, but my taste is not all the way there. My smell, I can't smell anything. It's very subtle. The smell is very subtle, and also the taste is very subtle. So it's not completely gone, but it's gone. It's not what you all think it is, but I just couldn't make it to church today, and y'all know I love my Sunday mornings and going to church and stuff. Y'all know I love it. And I was supposed to work the front desk, the information desk this morning, but I can't go there like this. And then just putting myself out there surrounded by I don't know how many other people and their jobs, and I'm just putting myself in a bad position for me to get sicker. So I decided to just stay home and just do online service, and that's what we're pretty much gonna do. And I'm gonna just turn this into a day in my life, you know, just taking care of myself and putting myself first, because I was once one to always to feel bad about, oh no, I can't do this, I can't help this person, this and that. But something that I learned this year is I have to start putting myself first, and that's what I'm doing. I have to put myself first without feeling guilt behind it, learning to say no without feeling guilt behind it. And that's something that I'm steady learning. I'm working on myself within, but we have to put ourselves first, and also my health, because if I don't have myself together, then you know who's going to take care of my kids. So I have to allow that for me. So here we are. Like I said, it's Sunday morning. It's like 9:45. Service starts at 10, and we do have a guest speaker today, so the worship and stuff starts at 10. So I should be there, you know, half of it, because all I have to do is just wash my face and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. And once again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. But let's go ahead and jump on into the vloggy vlog.
Come on over, let's pick up where we left off. You and I had lots of love just to top it off. We can wind and down for days, never let it stop. I just want your everything, baby. Maybe later we can dance, never let go. Listen to our favorite songs on the radio. Losing up and lose ourselves to this feeling, oh. I just want your everything, baby. I'll be deep under your influence tonight. Ooh, keep it coming, babe. I don't mind another round. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love, wasted love. I can't get enough of my baby. I'ma be wasted love, wasted love.
is a U-part wig, and y'all, it smells so good. It smells like the YSL that I had on last night when I went out. Oh my goodness. Which was yesterday's vlog, which I quite didn't even end it off yet. It was for my dad's little dinner party I went to. But that's how we're doing this. That's it, it's just a half wig. And I just literally only flexi ride my hair. And like how curly it is, it's gonna drop. Literally, it's not gonna take any time to drop. So we're just gonna go ahead and kind of, you all can see already, blend all of it out. And there we have it. We're all in there. Now if I'm gonna do my lashes or anything, eyebrows, yeah, I guess we can do our lashes. Put a little mascara on, do something to the eyebrows so I won't be looking too crazy around here, y'all. But that's pretty much all I do with this, y'all. I just love a U-part, but y'all know I don't like having my hair out because of heat damage, which is why I use flexi ride. So I'm going to see how long I can kind of stretch it, which we don't have too much hot days, but I think 60s is still a little bit too warm for me to be wearing my leave out, you know, with it freezing and everything. But that's how the hair looking.
But we're missing 'cause we're way down on the ground. Ain't nobody interrupting if we decide. I just need an hour with you, baby.
Now y'all know this right here, this side, what is this? This is my struggle side because of the slit, but I'm gonna try to cover it up today. Which I have not like shaped it or anything because I'm trying to cover it up. So the little hair that does kind of, that'll grow over it from the other section, I'm trying to let grow out. That way I can kind of start covering it up. But it'll end up getting too dark. Yeah, my eyebrows be looking a hot mess without the concealer, baby. Y'all see how dark and uneven they are? First of all, how dark they are. But we'll fix it. Concealer fix everything, guys. That's all I'm saying. And this is the LA Pro Concealer in the color Toast. Been using this here for years. And I just got too much on there. That's okay though. Oh yeah, that's way too much, but it's gonna do what it needs to do. As you all can see, I got it on there. And for me, instead of using actual concealer brush, I use a Q-tip. I find it's just so much more easier to just carve and shape. And it's like, it just made my eyebrows look so much thinner. I got too much right here. See that? See, this one here, I had went up too high. It made it too thin because I put too much concealer right there. So we're just gonna go back and make sure we get that line. It ain't really doing what it needs to do. So another one of my little tips, y'all, is y'all know I've been using the Dollar Tree eyeliner, well, mascara. So I have the Lancome. So what I'm gonna use the Lancome brush, cause that's all. The brush is the only thing that makes the difference of the eyelash. So I'm using the Lancome brush with the Dollar Tree mascara.
Yeah. And we be blinded by the lights, oh. We get this feeling, oh, so right, oh. I'm so over.
Yeah, when I say I love this pajama set, I just really started wearing it this year. I think that was the first time me popping a tag. Because I had bought 2 of these. I don't know if you all remember, a couple years ago, I ended up getting this from the Nordstrom sale. And these are pajamas. And that's why I said I need to start getting more like cute lounge wear, you know, just something, because I don't like always to look raggedy around the house. I just don't want to look raggedy. So this here is really cute. It's a 2-piece set. Like I said, it's from Nordstrom. I had another one, but I gave the other one to Tootie. But this is how it looks. We're cute, even though we don't, I'm not gonna say I don't feel good. It's like I said, it stated from the beginning, it's not that I just don't feel good. It's just my voice is going in and out, a little raspy here and there. I can't really smell. Well, actually, I can, like I said, it's very subtle because I smell this perfume that I just put on and I think about it. So I'm gonna make some oatmeal. We're gonna really test it there, and then make some tea. But yeah, when, you know, just around the house, when I just don't feel my best, I like to at least try to, you know, try to look my best, because when you look good, you know what? You feel good.
Protecting my peace for so long, a little too good, now I'm so low. Watching reruns of the same shows, almost every party I'm a no-show. Even with green lights I don't go. Never been sure, no I don't know. How does everybody else let go of the ego? Don't go out nearly as much as I should. Barely know the way around my neighborhood. I'm ruminating, I feel no good. Not living life like I know I could. Like I know I could. Like I know I should. Like I know I could. Like I know I could. Like I could. If you would show me, yeah. If you would show me, yeah. If you would show me, yeah. I spent so much time daydreaming, so now I don't know how I'm feeling. Don't know who is the real me. Might need my help and I thought I needed. I can see
The hand of God. Do you hear me today? Let me say that again. As we get closer and closer, you'll know that we're in the last days, not just because of a antichrist individual or the plot of the enemy or a 2030 plan or a 7-year treaty, but because of the hand of God moving in such a way that'll be so remarkable. Because you can disagree with this. This will be my opinion if you want. But I believe that God, with the Lord, things get better, not worse.
Yes, it does.
And that what he started, it gets better at the end. Affect your health. You're like, why do I feel so depressed? Sometimes our depression is self-inflicted based on what we are feeding ourselves. But when we wake up and say, listen, I don't have to look to the evil to find the time of God. I can look to the light to find the time of God. And I'm telling you, as we get closer, it's going to get brighter. It might get darker in the world, but you are a light to shine. Are you listening? You are a city on the hill, Jesus said. You are a candle that's not to be hid. You may have been hidden by others. You may be overlooked by others. You may have been pushed to the side. People might be ready for the demand of the Creator. Just like Jesus came to that fig tree looking for something to eat. He was ready to make a demand because he understood the covenant he had. Even on the context of the old covenant that Jesus came to fulfill and operate in. He knew that if he obeyed the will of the Father, that whatever he needed, it would be provided. Deuteronomy 28. It was not a covenant of lack. It was a covenant of supply. And so when the Creator came, because if there was a leaf, that means it was already produced figs. Because when the leaves showed up, that means figs had already been produced. So when he came to receive what belonged to him, because he was the Creator, and when the Creator showed up and said, I'm making a demand on what you have been designed to do, and then all of a sudden the fig tree was not able to produce what it was designed to do. Listen to me carefully. I'm just not talking about trees. I'm not just talking about plants. I'm just not talking about fruit. But the Creator showed up at the time appointed, and he said, I am looking to draw. I am making a demand from what has been designed in your DNA to do. You have a DNA away from you. Why is that? Because the Bible says, delight yourself in the Lord, and he'll place his desires on the inside of you. Some people read it, that means if I have a desire, God will give it. But the next verse clarifies. He says, commit your works to him, trust also in him, and he will bring it. What is it? The desire. God is, when you get closer to God, he's the one that brings the desires for good inside of you. And when you get around the life of the world and sin, it has the ability to take out the desire of God from you. So some of us, not all of us, but it doesn't mean you're a bad person. In the rhythm of life, we can get caught up in life and wake up one day and know the desire that we used to have is no longer there. But I'm here to tell you that the Creator's walking up today.
Yes.
The Creator of heaven and earth, John 1:1, all things were created by him and for him, and without him nothing was made that was made. And the Creator is beginning to make an invitation. He's making a demand. What is he doing? He said, I'm calling up that DNA. I'm calling up because the Bible tells us that you cannot live in sin because the seed, the DNA of God Almighty is on the inside of you. It's on the inside, what we know of your spirit person. That's what people say, I'm born again. Jesus is in my heart. What does that mean? That means the DNA, the nature of God is on the inside of you. And you might not have experienced it recently, but I'm telling you, we are moving in the season that God, by the Spirit of God, is bringing on the coals that are once were fire within the...
Yeah, you can. Alright, y'all. My service been over, y'all. Y'all probably wonder what's going on with you, y'all. I'm just having such a gratitude moment. Like, I have dealt with so much. Well, first of all, what started this is I went back and looked at my reels on Instagram, and I was looking at the reel where I did Missouri for her 3rd birthday, and it was just so much. It was, you know, from when she was in my stomach, I had just did everything, and y'all pretty much know all of this, like, because I started vlogging when she was 3. Like, that was her birthday. She turned 3, and so y'all know Zuri was always up under me. Like, we was like this, and it's like I started vlogging right after the point, you know, I was coming up out of my postpartum depression, and I was feeling good. I was in a great space, and everything was great. But just like before then, y'all, it's just looking at that, looking at those videos, and that's why I say sometimes things, when you have certain pictures, certain songs that come on, it reminds you of a certain aspect in your life. Like, if you can get rid of it, get rid of it. Like pictures, and it's like, looking at those pictures, I just remember that there was so much pain that I was going through. And it's like the smile that I just had, and it's like a lot of people just tell me how strong I am, and I got this, I'm very strong. And I don't want to go into, oh, she's a strong, independent woman. I don't want to be strong and independent, like, all the time. Like, I don't. I have no choice. I have no choice. And I had to keep it together for my kids. You know, I had kids to take care of. I still had to, there was so much stuff that still needed to be done. And I remember there were times where it's like I would break down, go back to work. I would break down at work. And it was just so much that I've dealt with, but there's so much pain that I used to hide behind a smile. So I get it when it's like just faking it, and it's like I'm at the point to where I no longer want to fake it. Like, I just don't want to fake it, y'all. And these are happy tears, by the way. These are definitely happy tears, because like I said, this is like a straight gratitude moment, because just looking at all of that, and at the time, and the point in my life where I'm at right now, I feel like we're so crooked. There is so much that God has brought me through. And I'm just so grateful, y'all. Y'all just don't understand. Like, it was hard. I make everything look so easy. I made being a single mother at the age of 15. I moved out when I was 20 and never looked back. I made all of that look so easy, but behind closed doors, I struggled. I cried. Like, there was so much going on behind closed doors. Y'all just do not understand. So just to look at and see where I'm at now and where God has brought me, I'm forever grateful. And I'm just looking back, and it's like, God takes you through things for a reason. And God definitely took me through all that. And like I said, everything is not going to be perfect. We're going to have our trials and tribulations. Everything is, you know, it's not going to always be peaches and, you know, rainbows and whatnot. But everything that happened in my life, the people God has brought into my life, the people that God has took from me, I'm grateful for, because it made me the person that I am today. And it's like I understand certain things now. It is like I'm steady being woke. Like, God is making things clear to me now. And it was just the other day when I think it was my last vlog, that I ended up doing laundry. I ended up doing my laundry, and everything just kind of started there. And I've been feeling like just gratitude for, I say, the past week, y'all, because it's been so much. So me washing and just looking, I was cleaning the washer and stuff off, and just looking at my washer and dryer. And y'all remember the moment that I got my washer and dryer, and that's why I vlog these moments, for me to look back. So it's like before then, y'all don't understand. Before then, I was at the laundromat. I was at the laundromat. I just got a washer like 2 years ago, y'all. 2 years ago was with 2019, 2023. 2020 is when I got a washer and dryer, I believe. I'm not exactly sure. 2020, 2021, I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, I moved out in 2010. So from that long, that's how long I have to go back and forth to the laundromat. My clothes, my kids' clothes, and need I remind y'all, I was doing this in the rain, the sleet, the snow. It was freezing cold. When I was pregnant, I remember going up and down stairs with baskets. I had people helping me, and at that moment, it was like I used to just feel so embarrassed. It's like she's pregnant and she's doing all this stuff alone. But when I tell y'all, I'm going to continue to tell y'all, God is not done writing my story. He's definitely not done writing my story, because I'm not ashamed of my past. My past is going to help somebody else out. My past has got me to where I'm at today. I'm not ashamed of any of that. So when I tell y'all, be grateful for where you at, you're not always going to be there. Like you're not always going to be there. As long as I see just slowly, I'm slowly progressing. Sometimes I just sit back and just look. Because, you know, at times we find ourselves complaining about certain things, what we want, what we don't have, that we're not realizing that we're living in answered prayers. Like, we're literally sitting in answered prayers. I prayed for a house. I got turned down. Yeah, I know the whole process of me going. I feel like I look terrible, y'all. Y'all, I be vlogging all of this. Y'all, I brought y'all through the whole process. There were 3 houses I was looking at. 3 houses that I said nope. I was hot because time was ticking. And when I tell y'all, I was trying to move, and I moved so fast. I'm not gonna lie, I moved very fast. But God, he slowed me down. He said, be still. And that's why I say Psalms 46:10, be still and know that I am God. And there's several reasons why, as to why that's my favorite scripture, because I used to be so busy, just so busy. And it's just like, God just say, just be still. I got you. And he constantly just show up for your girl. He constantly show up for your girl. So moving in this house, I said I wanted a nice house. I always wanted to look out my kitchen window and watch my kids play in the backyard. Do y'all know, when I see that, like, I start crying, because this is what I prayed for. I prayed for a nice neighborhood. I prayed for a nice house for my kids to be safe. I prayed for all of this. Y'all just don't understand, like, just how grateful I am at this moment right now. And just sitting here looking at that video and just, yeah, I know that the postpartum depression that I was going through, and it's like the point in my life to where I was at this year. Y'all just don't get it. Starting these businesses, and then just finding a passion for something, doing very well with it, and then I was just stopped, because guess what? It wasn't what I wanted. I was trying my best to keep my life so busy, and just to find that happiness, that peace that was missing. And all along, God was calling me. Like, God was calling me the whole time. Like, he's been reeling your girl in for the longest. And I finally got to the point to this year to where it's like, okay, God, you know, he had to bring me back down. He had to bring me back down, because at that moment, that's when I just realized, okay, God, you are the only way. You are the only one, the only way. My bad, y'all. I ran out of storage, and my camera finna get ready to die, y'all. But what I just tell y'all, just be grateful for that. Just to sum all it up, just be grateful for where you're at right now. We're just so concerned, so just being stuck in our past. We're so concerned about and just worried about our future, that we're not realizing that, look what's in front of us. Be still and just realize, and just be in the present moment. Just be in the present moment, y'all, because when I say I'm so grateful. I've just been telling people, like, the people God has been placing in my life. And that's how you know when people are supposed to be in your life, because for one, they're going to bring you closer to God. If there's anybody in your life that's not bringing you close to God, then baby, them ain't the one. They not the one. We're talking about relationships, friendships. It does not matter. If they're not bringing you close to God, then they're not the one. If they're not making you become a better person, then baby, they're not the one. They're not the one. If they can't sit here and correct you, baby, they're not the one. And there's just so much that I'm just continuing to learn about myself. And I'm just overall trying to better myself as a mother, as a daughter, as a sister, a friend, future wifey. But there's just so much that I have been doing. And you all been seeing and just watching a lot of this unfold. But I just had to come and just express how I felt at this moment. This was just so not planned. I've been sitting here for probably, church been over for about an hour. I uploaded my video, put the little clip it on IG or whatever, and next thing you know, I'm just looking on my reels and came across the video of Zuri. But when I say things don't happen by coincidence, I don't know who you are or who it is that needed to hear this message, but this message was for somebody. This message definitely was somebody. Just be still, because God, he ain't gonna never, he's never going to forsake you. He's never going to forsake you. And when I tell you, I have been through so much. There was times where I had, what was it, gas? It was either gas, electricity. It was something that was off. And this was within the first year that I moved in my place. I didn't even tell my daddy. I didn't even tell my daddy or anybody to help me, because guess what? I was going to get it back. And it's just certain things like back then that I'm working on myself right now. As hard as it is to learn something, it's even harder to unlearn something. And like I said, I don't want to be independent. I don't want to be the strong, independent. Like, I want to be able to, you know, I can think on my own and make moves and do everything on my own. But I'm in a position to where I have no choice to be independent. And I've had so many situations to where that kind of just controlled all the situations. And it's a lot that goes on with that. So I'm still unlearning a lot of things. I just have to learn how to reach out for help when needed, you know, learn how to delegate and just learn how to ask. But I'm still a work in progress. But like I said, this message was for somebody, because baby, when I be hearing people say this stuff, I'm like, I don't know what they be talking about. But when I say how the Holy Spirit moves, because none of this was planned. Like, when I say this is freely flowing, I don't know how many times I want to do a video, sit down video, planned, but it just never goes out right. That's why you all are not getting them that close in each other, because look at me right now. Go back to the last couple videos and just listen to them and how it was. Like, it was either in the vlog and I separated because I'm just flowing. I'm just flowing and it's just coming out so naturally. So, but that's just what I wanted to kind of express myself, express my gratitude, and just, I really appreciate all y'all. And of course, you know, we all look at the numbers and everything, but we making progress, y'all, and we gonna do it. We gonna continue to do this. So I'm grateful for the few, you know, that I have that actually comment, you know, you all watch, you like, whatever it is that you all do. I am so grateful for you all, and I just felt the need to deliver this message and express my gratitude towards you all as well. But that's just where I'm at right now, y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to fix me and Zuri something to eat. The girls had left, and for those of you all are wondering, like, it's just, I don't single out my children. Every child that I had them at a different point in my life. And trust me, I got stories, baby. I have stories, and that's why I say just at the right time is when I'm ready to share certain aspects of my life, because I know, like I said, I'm not ashamed of my past, because I know I'm able to help somebody. So when that point comes, that's when I will start sharing. But as far as Zuri, it's just, I've never experienced anything like that in my life. So postpartum was definitely real, and it just so much went on during that time that I had her, and then the connection that we've had. Y'all know she's the only one that I breastfed, and it's just, it goes way deeper than that. But I love all my babies equally. Like, those are my heart. Jabril was my first love. I mean, I had her. Me and her was raised like sisters. Tootie, that's my mini-me. Like, whether y'all know it or not, like, Tootie is my mini-me. That's my light-skinned twin. The girl, she stay in my closet now. She's wearing my clothes. She's wearing my shoes. The girl walked out of here the other day with eyeliner, lip liner. Like, that's my little mini-me. And then we got, of course, Zuri, y'all. But I love my children. I love being a mother. And I'm just grateful for, you know, the path that God took me through and took me down, because it made me the person that I am today, y'all. So, but yeah, let me go ahead and get ready to fix me and Zuri some lunch, and we're gonna go ahead and continue this vlog. So I'll see y'all in a minute. Alright, y'all, so once again, I ended up doing a whole little girl chit chat in a vlog, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and just keep this one versus separating, since this is just a day in the life. So I'm gonna keep it in there. Like I said, they just flow freely. They just flow freely. I'm trying to fix my clothes, y'all. But me and Zuri, we just eating this creamy beef stroganoff really quick. It's just like the little cheesy skillet I had got from Aldi's. Just like a quick lunch, that's all it is. Cause Tootie and Jabril, they went to IHOP. They was at IHOP. I think my little brother ended up going with them or whatever. But these are small.
Mommy, my nose stuffy. My nose stuffy.
Your nose stuffy. And here she is getting sick now. And I've been trying to keep her away from me. She ain't really been up under me and doing all this and doing all that, because I've been trying to keep her away. That's still hard. That's down so low. But yeah, y'all, that's what we're doing right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready and I'm gonna go ahead and get ready and go through my clothes and my tote and everything in a minute, because I still have a few things I just need to get out of my drawers as far as for like summer stuff. And then also, because I have 2 totes that's in my closet, it's taking up space, and I just got some stuff because I've been shopping. It's just still in bags, and I just got it thrown in the closet. So we're gonna pretty much divide all that up and go through that stuff today. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna be cooking for a Sunday dinner, but we'll get there when we get there. It's 1:35. I'm worried about lunch right now, so we ain't gonna think that far ahead. But yeah, that's pretty much all we're gonna do. I may do a little workout. But honestly, I need to sit my butt down. I need to sit my butt down. That's what I be saying, y'all. Even it's like, I just need to sit down somewhere. Stop always trying to be so busy and just doing stuff. Which I had already pretty much mixed everything. So I just added the cheese little package. So pretty much we are done. So I added all the stuff, y'all. I just put in the cheese little sauce. And we're done. I kind of cooked this wrong, honestly. Y'all know I'm always cooking this little stuff wrong. I was supposed to actually mix everything in, the seasoning and everything, and bring the noodles to a boil instead of boiling it by itself. But look, it is what it is. It is what it is. Just add meat and milk. See, I ended up putting water with it too, because I forgot that I had already boiled it. But it's cool. We're finna thicken this up real quick. Anytime y'all want to thicken a little something up, just add a little flour. Just a little bit of flour, that's all. A little bit of cheese. I don't have like any like Parmesan or cheese like that. So we're gonna end up using probably shredded cheese or something. I think I got Kobe. But yeah, flour gonna thicken it right on up. Look at it already. Ooh, it's looking good. I don't have any bread or anything to go with this. I'm really mad because some rolls would have been real good with this. Ooh, yeah, look at that. So delicious. So delicious.